You come up to me, fists raised? You looking for a beating?
Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is the fan-requested Akuma build. Let's get started. I played as an orc, since we can use the Beserker Rage for the Shin Akuma form. But if you'd rather use a human, then I would suggest a red guard. You can use red or white hair, with the darkest skin tone and maximum weight.
I am Akuma, and I will teach you the meaning of pain.
Escape with the storm cloaks.
Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Then start swinging those fists
My fists bleed death.
and equip the heavy armor.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
We will be using destruction for our ranged attacks. And you can cast healing to help level restoration for later. Collect enchanted items for disenchanting. As well as garlic, Nordic barnacles, and salmon roe at every opportunity so we can use them to level alchemy. Assign the warrior stone and do some looting on your way to Riverwood, where you can sell off your junk.
Not too shabby.
Teach the companions how to deal with giants,
Must have scared him off. Fine.
then head into Whiterun
We'll be keeping an eye on you.
and start taking challenges.
Dead and buried.
That's too good for you.
Enjoy a good brawl in your Vaska,
Enjoy killing you.
pass Vilkas's entry exam,
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
and train to 30 heavy armor with Farkas to get the Fists of Steel perk. Celebrate by breaking Uthgird, then travel to Riften
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
and murder an old woman for no reason
It's Grilla.
before starting the Book of Love
to help
quest.
bring the light across this land.
Buy some smithing training, then beat up the Blackbriar mercenaries to get their steel plate armor.
Well,
We want to join the Thieves Guild by failing the first
Next
quest,
time when you're given
since
a
we have
job,
no interest
don't
in
wander
leveling
off
the
and take
Thieves
your
Guild.
sweet time.
Our main interest is in clearing out the Ratway, so we can get the Gloves of the Pugilist and the Unarmed enchantment, as well as do the Taking Care of Business quest, so we can have a few more brawls. Next, train to 30 smithing for the Dwarven smithing perk, and fight Hofgri at the stable for free use of his horses. After helping Fastrid,
How you'll adore the city.
get the next target from Dinya and craft yourself some better armor. Head over to Markarth
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
and have some fun at the smelter and Silverblood Inn
This one's a favorite.
before helping Calselma.
So I hear. Come here.
There is
Get
one
the final chapter from Dinya
we wish for you to explore.
and reunite the lost lovers. Then return for some much needed magic resistance.
Both heaven and earth tremble before my might!
Where do you want to go?
Venture up to Windhelm
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
and make yourself at home.
Enough! This ends now.
Then become Aventus's guardian demon.
Really? This is the best news I've ever gotten.
Make
Hear
your
Astrid's
choice.
proposal
Make your kill, and you get to walk away.
and execute the prisoners. Then follow her
At
home
last. I hope you found the place all right.
and stash your supplies in the dresser.
Well,
Get some work from
let's get
Nazir
started. I've got 3 available right now.
and carry out the first killing. Then meet Muiri
My goodness, you're really here. I
and
want
sort
you to
out
go
your
to that
next
ruin,
contract.
Find Elaine Dufont and kill him.
You can use dialogue with Nilsine to drag her into the Hall of the
I have
Dead,
nothing to say to you. Just leave me alone.
then gradually push her away from the door before attacking her.
Never should have come here.
Ideally, she will run deep into the catacombs, where the murder won't be witnessed, and you can get away with a smaller bounty.
Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
Then there's just the matter of the bandits in Ralbathar
That's pretty impressive!
and Elaine himself. Gather up the dwarven metal, then
Please,
return to Muiri
take
for
this
her affection
as payment and a symbol of my affection.
and an alchemy enchantment. Break the silence with Cicero and dismiss Astrid's authority,
so easily dismissed.
then switch to the Thief Stone and complete another contract for Nazir. Put Muiri's ring to good use and brew some potions to level up. Then start training destruction with Woundfur. Brew more potions and sell them around town until you can train to 40 destruction. Then buy Ice Storm so you can more easily harvest Salmon Row and Elemental Bolt. Grab the Dwarven Metal from the Dwarven Storeroom
Talk
Then
to
return
this
to Astrid.
Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads.
before changing to the Warrior Stone and digging up the iron from Embershard Mine. You can get some more from Left Hand Mine and more Dwarven Metal from Reachwind Eyrie. Then visit Dushnik Jarl
Outlanders
and have
should learn
Skyrim
not
glitch
to
out on
wander
you.
where they don't belong.
Fool!
Retrieve the last scabbard of Akrash and give it to Gorza.
Don't know why the Imperials like these so much.
We
Then
admire
return
your
to the
fighting
orcs.
spirit, Orckin. You'll fit right in here.
And take out your frustration on the cheap. Craft dwarven bows until you reach 50 smithing. Then trade them for heavy armor training. And get the orcish smithing perk. Dig up the orichalcum in Dushnik Mine. And forge yourself some orcish armor.
I'm sure
Meet with
someone
Councillor
of your
Motier
position will probably even find it enjoyable.
Well,
and bring the amulet to
making
Delvin.
friends all over, ain't ya?
Then turn a wedding into a funeral. And kill Gaius Maro in front of his father.
You are but a child.
Take his Penitus Oculatus helmet. And kill the agent in the barracks so you can get another one.
I can do this.
Then return to the sanctuary
I'll let Astrid explain.
and be rewarded with Shadow Meat. Activate the Mage Stone. Then buy an Absorb Health enchantment and some petty soul gems. Disenchant your enchanted items and enchant your remaining dwarven bows to level enchanting. Then trade the bows for some grand soul gems and enchant your gauntlets and a ring with Fortify Unarmed. Take the lexicon from the lizard
Please, take it now.
and ride down to Avuntionzell. Collect any filled soul gems and dwarven metal you can find, but otherwise just train your cardio rather than your combat skills. Then you can perform another round of forging dwarven bows, enchanting them with the filled soul gems you collected, and trading them for heavy armor training. After reaching level 21, you want to brew at least 10 more potions, then sell them around Skyrim, so you can buy the Banish enchantment. Having helped Calcelmo woo Feline, you can take the Dwarven Medal from the keep, and keep in mind that the Dwarven Medal in Raldbethar and Reachwind Eyrie also respawns. Continue crafting Dwarven bows until you reach 70 smithing, and enchanting them until you reach 80 enchanting. Once you've traded the bows for training to 70 heavy armor, get the conditioning perk, and start trading them to blacksmiths and general merchants, so you can buy destruction training with Sabile Stentor. Get some grand soul gems, then forge a new set of gauntlets, and temper your armor before adding some enchantments. You can then kill Mimi for Calcelmo,
That spider has been interfering with my excavations for months.
and collect the Dwarven Medal from the dig site, the Dwemer Museum, and Calcelmo's lab. Swing past Raldbethar and Reachwind Eyrie once more, then use 2/3 of your Dwarven Metal to craft Dwarven bows, and the remaining third to upgrade them, so you can get the Daedric Smithing perk. This should be enough bows for you to reach 100 enchanting. And pay your way to 75 destruction. Get a lift to
Sit
Winterhold
back and enjoy the ride.
I
and
think
join
you'll be
the
a
college.
superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
So you can buy 2 Daedra Hearts from Enthir. Then ride down to Nazulbur. Impose yourself on the chief. And extract all the ebony from Gloombound Mine. Enchant a Circlet and Penitus Oculatus helmet with Fortify Alchemy. Some clothes and special shoes with Fortify Smithing. Then some gloves, a ring, and necklace with both. Forge some Daedric gauntlets and Daedric boots, along with an ebony helmet and armor. Start training Restoration with Colette. Then brew potions to level up, and keep training until you reach 100 alchemy. Brew 2 enchanting potions, then enchant improved versions of your alchemy items. Brew at least 5 enchanting potions, then enchant your new armor. Next, brew at least 2 smithing potions, so you can upgrade it and also reach 100 smithing. Then stash the extra potions for later.
The vigilance and I have finished with each other a long time ago.
Run into Isran at Fort Dawnguard.
So who are you? I
And
need
join
someone
his
out in the
little
field
band.
taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back in shape.
Buy Elemental Blast,
Hadouken!
Flame Cloak, Lightning Cloak, and Close Wounds. Then grab some more Restoration training, and assign the Lord Stone before hunting down the vampires in Dim Hollow Crypt.
Why would
Free
someone
Serana,
like me come all the way down here?
then lead her to the Dawnstar Sanctuary and handle the Cicero situation. Take her home to Castle Volkihar
I'll take you as far as I can.
and accept Harkon's offer. We can use the Vampire Lord power as our Oni form, but we want to rely on the claws rather than the blood magic. So the Poison Claws perk is the only essential one.
Well,
Fetch the Bloodstone Chalice,
He wants the chalice then.
then rampage through Redwater Den,
Your blood will not protect you.
so you can fill it at the Blood Spring. Defeat your rivals and steal their power.
You've done
Then
Lord
return to the
Harkon
castle
2 great services.
and perform Radiant quests until you get the Rings of Blood Magic quest from Theron Sardry.
of a set of ancient rings of blood magic.
You can collect both the rings, but we specifically want the Ring of the Beast, since the effect applies both in human and vampire lord forms. Make a voyage to Solstheim,
You've got yourself issue.
and read the Heretic dossier in the temple. Kill Kenro and Paul Bethard. Read his note, and put on his clothes. Ask to join the cult?
You expect me to believe that?
Then do things the hard way and defeat the 4 warriors in single combat. Have Aphia translate the letter.
Not talk about this anymore, okay?
Then
Whatever
distribute
you
copies
say.
around Raven Rock.
Whatever you say.
Before collecting the masks of Vivek and Sotha Sil. Return to the temple and solve the armory puzzle. Then retrieve the mask of Dagoth and claim the mask of Almalexia. Keep training for 70 restoration, then buy Grand Healing and retrieve the Dragonstone.
You went
Meet
into
your
Blue Crow's
arch rival.
barrel and got that? Nice work.
Then punch a dragon to death and retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Keep calm and listen to Delphine.
I just need you to hear me out.
Then show her your might.
Can you withstand my power?
Crash Ellen's little party. And track down
No,
Esbern
that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
so you can gain access to Skyhaven Temple and a set of Blades armor. Read the Warrior's Challenge, then go and accept,
That is so.
and defeat Aidvina to earn a player home. Use your leftover potions to enchant the final pieces of your gear, and upgrade them before taking the Necromage perk. If you'd prefer something a little closer to the Street Fighter aesthetic, then you can use the rough spun tunic or ragged trousers to replicate a gi. I think the Amulet of Arche matches Akuma's prayer beads, and you could use the Fulmer gauntlets to take advantage of the Fists of Steel perk. If you choose that path, you could consider boosting the armor rating and enchantments using either the crafting loop or the restoration loop. Learn the first word of Bend Will at Saring's Watch. Then use it to cleanse the Allmaker Stone. And find a new challenger.
Of the true power a dragonborn can wield.
Meet another demon. And learn the second word of Bend Will.
Of power.
Then trade Storm's life for the third. Fly up to Mirror and fist him until he flees.
Shameful.
Then watch him die a coward's death.
You can hide nothing from me.
And use the Black Book's power to reset your crafting perks. Visit the Volkihar vampires again, then enthrall Vexian, and learn of the potential for greater power. Open the portal to the Soul Cairn,
The other realm awaits.
then have a word with Valerica
Yet your first instinct appears to be greed.
to get the Blood Scroll. Grab the Dragon Scroll from Blackreach, then take a peek follow the path to the Forgotten Vale. Go on a pilgrimage. Then have your audience with Bertha.
You don't stand a chance!
And claim Auriel's bow. Challenge Harkon. And leave him in ruin.
Accept death!
Then bring the scrolls to Parthenax. And challenge Albion. Ask Balgruf for help,
about trapping a dragon in my palace. No.
And when he refuses
I can't
you,
risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
Go and join the Stormcloaks.
You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
Then you can take his city, and leave him in disgrace.
Enough! That's enough. I surrender. I surrender.
Before going through with the council anyway.
As long as the Imperials hold there.
Tame yourself a dragon, and pursue Alduin to Sovngarde. Then pay the toll at the bridge.
You fought well.
And kill a god.
Die 1,000 deaths!
Naturally, you'll want to continue your endless search for a worthy adversary. This would involve winning every brawl, and exclusively taking the hired muscle jobs from the companions.
Scare this milk drinker into submission.
Defeat the Imperial Champion, and their generals,
I've failed.
as well as killing Captain Maro, the Emperor, and indeed the Counselor.
Rexus, help me!
You can also defeat the cultists of Boethia, and their champion, as well as the Ebony Warrior,
At last!
and continuing your rivalry with Delphine.
Let's get this over with.
And don't forget about the secret boss. I'd like to finish with a few words on unarmed combat. I'm sure you're already aware that right-handed attacks are much faster than left-handed attacks. And that you can get multiple hits in by rapidly sidestepping.
What are you doing?
The elemental fury shout doesn't work on fists,
Watch it there, brother. What are you doing?
but the dragon aspect shout does increase the damage of your unarmed power attacks. You can also increase your unarmed damage with potions of Fortify Marksman, or you can use armor stacking. If you obtain a pair of gauntlets with each of the keywords for the Fists of Steel perk, then talk to a follower at the same time that you transform into a vampire lord, You can equip all of the gauntlets from your follower's inventory, and add the damage from all of them to your unarmed attacks. Interestingly, Sicklith found that you can use perks from the block skill to augment your unarmed combat. With the Power Bash perk, if you raise your fists, then crouch and do a power attack in quick succession, it will act as a shield bash. This also works with the Disarming Bash perk, allowing you to level the playing field. Sicklith also found that if you're playing on PC, you can use the Infinite Scrolls glitch to equip a Phantom Shield. To do this, place a shield in a container, then drag your character's name onto the name of the container and press E. The Phantom Shield won't block attacks, but it will allow you to use the Shield Charge perk, so have fun with that. Thanks to Sicklith for discovering those, and you can find links to the relevant video here and in the description. Well, that's it for this build. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to everyone who subscribes to my channel, leaves a comment, or likes the videos. If you have any comments or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next time.